No, no, not the bug spray. Stop. So today we're going to hill our potatoes. Earlier in the year... Ow! Henry! Stop. Okay, keep going. So earlier in the year I put in 2 rows of potatoes. I got the potatoes from Moose Tubers, which is part of Fedco. And it was a really wet day and I wasn't really thinking. I just threw in 2 quick rows here. These kind are Onaways, which I can't remember what that is, but I'll look it up and tell you. And these are Corollas. This is like one of these is a late ripening and the other one's a mid-season ripener. And the way you grow potatoes, you stick them in the ground, you know, like this deep. And I planted the whole spuds. I didn't cut them up. You can cut them up. I didn't do that because I'm not planting really long rows. And I had a ½ pound each of potatoes. You can also just go to the grocery store and buy them and throw them in the ground. They don't necessarily grow as well. Sometimes they might, but they all should have those little ear things that are growing off of them. Those little nubby things. Those are actually the roots and the stems that are going to grow out of a potato. So I stuck those in. I put them in about 3 inches down, and they've come up this high. To grow potatoes, to get them to send out little shoots to grow new potatoes, you have to do what's called hilling. And with a raised bed system like this, I'm going to wrap this area with some chicken wire. I got some chicken wire here. We found this on the street. Someone's throwing it out. And it's 3 foot wide, so I cut it into an 18-inch width pieces. Because basically, you want to ideally hill this to about 6 inches, and then when these grow up again, hill them another 6 inches. So we'll see what happens here. So I'm going to got my stakes here. I'm going to build a little thing, and then we're going to add in mulch. So you can hill with any kind of material you want. You can use dirt, you can use shredded leaves, you can use grass clippings. We're going to use this stuff called mainly mulch, which is it's a hay that's been degerminated. They basically chop it up and bake it to kill all the weed seeds, which I think is pretty neat. Whoop. Come on, hey, out of the way. Stop. And
her name is Henry.
Okay, rule number 2, do not do this with a dog around.
He said that thing about the spuds and the nubby thing, but everybody knows that because we put potatoes in a jar when we're kids and watch them grow, right?
Get out! Come on, out! Out! Come on, out!
Ooh.
Stop! In addition to hilling potatoes, we're dog-proofing the garden. Oh, by the way, it's handy to have some tin snips to cut the chicken wire when you're, just to make a clean edge. Stop that. You also notice that we have our drip irrigation, and we're going to leave that in because we're just going to hill on top of that, and the roots are down in the soil. So this is perfect. This is perfect for watering them. Later on in the season, we're going to have to deal with Colorado potato beetles, and I bought some spray from Fedco, and I'll write about that because I can't really remember how to put it on right now. I'll have to read instructions. But they are a big problem. You can also, I believe that just after the potatoes flower, you can cover them with that grow fabric, that white row fabric. We call it Rime, and that'll keep the beetles off as well. So we'll play with that. Hey, want this? Get that. There you go. There you go. Okay, go play. That's the label that says what the potatoes are. Okay, please? Can I have that?
What kind of potatoes are they?
They're Corollas.
Okay, give it to her.
Are you going to remember that?
No. It's on film.
Oh, it's on tape. Stop eating the bed. That is compacted, isn't it? Will you stop eating? Go play with that. It's like really, really packed in here. I thought I could maybe just dump it in, but I think you gotta kind of have to fluff it in. What do you think? Take out a big hunk and go like that. Oh, look at that. You wanna cover this. You wanna cover the bottom 6 inches of the potato plants. So this is what I've got accomplished. I used the whole bale of that stuff in here, and you have to fluff it up. It comes out really compacted. You gotta just kind of shake it. But I think this will be neat, and you have to knock it off the leaves. Obviously, there's only a couple of casualties from the hay knocking them down. But now these plants will throw out, they're called stolons or roots, or they'll throw out these things that go to the side here, and that's where your potatoes will grow. They're also, these are starting to flower as well. You can see down here, that's the flower of the potato. And these will all flower, and the bees will be here, and they'll be all happy. What we have to watch out for is the potato beetles. We might cover them, we might spray them, we'll have to see, but we'll give an update on that. Hey! Ow! Ow!